Hi, I'm Christina.
And I'm Randy. Are you ready for an adventure?
Come share our journey today as we visit LA National Cemetery in Westwood.
In Westwood? Los Angeles, California. Using Los Angeles Civic Center as a reference, we travel about 15 miles to the Los Angeles National Cemetery. If you look at it from the satellite, it looks like a nice park next to the freeway. But when you zoom in a bit closer, you see hundreds of white dots. Each one of those dots is a grave marker. There are estimated to be 90,000 veterans and family members buried here at the National Cemetery. If you could, please like and subscribe and tell a friend about our channel. We sure would appreciate it. Here to check out the end of this video as we have views of the Beverly Hills Fire Department and we visit the final resting place of a former Dodger baseball player. Upon arriving, they had a very good plan for parking, which was good to see.
Okay. Why not? 58.
Here's a classic.
Yeah, right?
Look at that puppy.
Christine.
Oh, that's in good shape on the inside, too.
Well, we got Channel 5 and Channel 7.
Two of the local news services are here from ABC and from the CW network.
Here at your Los Angeles National Cemetery. We emphasize the word your because everything we do here, we do for you and for the memory of those who gave everything for our country and their families. So I thank you all for coming, and you can give yourselves a heck of a round of applause. I'm frequently asked when we have these events, what's the right way to salute? Is there such a thing as the right way to salute? The answer is yes. If you served your country and you are either in uniform or in civilian clothes, you may hand salute. If you're in civilian clothes, you can also put your hand over your heart. And for every other person here, regardless of your age, you put your hand over your heart as a sign of respect whenever everyone else is saluting. So I invite you to do that. It makes for an even more realistic program, and that's why we're here today. The Buffalo Soldiers that are with us today are under the leadership of August A.J. Simeon Jr., who is riding April, John Mapp, who's on Princess, Larry Thornton is on Lady, and Todd Laverne is on Black Cherry. Please stand if you are able, and at the appropriate time we'll ask you to salute.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does
Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing for the Buffalo Soldiers presentation.
The Buffalo Soldiers was the name given to the African American regiments of the U.S. Army formed in 1866, who served on the western frontier after the Civil War. This nickname was given to them by the Plains Indians, likely due to their dark curly hair or their fierce fighting style, which resembled the buffalo. Besides fighting in the early wars, they had a significant role in the early national parks, helping to protect wildlife, build infrastructure, and manage resources.
Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning and welcome to our Memorial Day ceremony here at the Los Angeles National Cemetery. Today, we honor the brave men and women who risked their lives in service to our nation throughout history. As we reflect on their legacies, we are reminded that the freedoms we cherish have been secured through the courage, dedication, and selflessness of those who laid their lives on the line for our freedom.
And then there was a presentation given by Leo Stallworth, a respected reporter for the ABC television network.
I am so humbled. Thank you, sir. I am so humbled to be here. We are on hallowed ground. You know, I'll be honest with you folks. I had AI write me a speech that I'm not going to use. There's nothing more noble than for a brother or a sister to lay down their life for strangers. Perhaps not strangers, Americans. When I look out at you, I see America. I see black, I see white, I see Asian, I see man, but beyond all of that, I see America. And we all must remember on knowing that freedom is not free and it never will be. You're looking at the price of freedom when you look at the cascade of graves here again on this hallowed ground. I am so honored just to be here. And the next time you see a veteran, please tell them thank you. Indian once said, if the left bird and the right bird is injured, the bird can't fly. I don't care what your politics are. I don't care if you're conservative or liberal, MAGA or woke. I don't care. At the end of the day, no matter what your political affiliation is, you are an American. Our children will inherit this beautiful country one day. We stand tall and we stand proud in the face of adversity, and we stand together. Honored to be here, and thank you to you brave souls. We love you. Thank you.
Then there was a nice singing presentation that I cannot share due to copyright, but I left a little sample.
Cause the flag still stands for freedom, and they can't take that away.
That was followed by a presentation of songs from the Army Band, a Coast Guard song.
The Space Force. Do we have any Space Force veterans here? If so, please rise. I see a couple in the back.
The Air Force song. Navy Song.
Know we got some Marines out here. The U.S. Marine Corps.
Now the Army Song. That was followed by a presentation of the playing of taps.
So from this angle you can see all the flags in front of the headstones, right? So then if you look over this way, you really can't see them because
Throwing the flower down.
they're all, you know, the flags are all behind the headstone. But they're laying all the flowers. White carnations, red carnations, and some have roses.
As we started to head back towards the car, we stopped to watch and meet Jennifer McGraw, the reporter from the CW network KTLA Channel 5. As she was doing her report on the Memorial Day presentation.
And the cemetery is open daily from 8 to 4:30 to visitors.
Yeah, it's thick grass. You gotta really pick up your feet for this one. Now, people are from Illinois, they're from Pennsylvania, let's see, from California. Let's see, I'm reading them. New York, Kansas. They're from all over in this beautiful LA National Cemetery. LA National Cemetery.
The last Monday in May is our Day of Remembrance for veterans in the United States, Memorial Day. The best way to remember and pay respect is at one of our national cemeteries. There are 171 national cemeteries in the United States and 26 in other countries. If a person is convicted of a federal or state crime, they cannot be buried in a national cemetery. The east side of the Los Angeles National Cemetery has been closed to internments since approximately 1978. A newer west side of the National Cemetery opened up in October of 2019, and it is located on the west side of the freeway. Every grave in the cemetery was given a flag. Some of the Beverly Hills Fire Department came to the ceremony, and we enjoyed seeing some of their equipment. The Beverly Hills Fire Department operates the city's 3 fire stations and responds to over 7,000 incidents per year within the city of Beverly Hills. The fire trucks are numbered according to the station they are in, and the rescue and engine trucks we saw at the Memorial Cemetery were both from station number 2. The Beverly Hills Fire Department has highly trained and properly equipped firefighters that respond to fires, rescues, medical emergencies, chemical releases, and natural disasters. Fire trucks are manufactured under NFPA standards. A Type 1 fire truck like this one is required to have at least 300 gallons, and they normally have between 400 to 500 gallon water tanks. Additionally, the truck must offer a minimum of 1,000 gallons per minute of water transfer. The National Fire Protection Association, or NFPA, has a standard, and the standards mandate that every fire truck type is designed with specific components and features and must carry specific gear. The fire equipment from the Beverly Hills Fire Department that you see here seems to be fairly new, with all of the equipment contained behind roll doors on the sides. I'm not an expert when it comes to fire equipment, but if I had a fire or emergency, I would love to see these trucks roll up to my emergencies. Out here in the middle of the flags. We've been flagged. Before we left, we went to the west side of the cemetery to pay our respects to a former Dodger, Don Newcombe. Pictured here with our current manager, Dave Roberts. Don Newcombe died on the morning of February the 19th, 2019 at the age of 92, following a long illness. Newcombe was a baseball pitcher who played 10 non-consecutive seasons in Major League Baseball. Being drafted into the service, he was forced into mandatory military duty during the Korean War. The pictures you see here were taken by us as Yasiel Puig and Kenley Jensen get some advice from an old pro before the 2017 World Series. Don Newcombe was on the World Series team in 1955 when they became world champions. If you enjoyed our vlog, please subscribe.
And ring that notification bell.
Give us a like, it lets us know you care.
And we'll see you on the next one.
Bye.